Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you're listening to this. This is Coffee with Kevin, and this is my coffee this morning. Mm-mm-mm. It's wonderful coffee. I hope you are have a nice hot cup of coffee, hot cup of tea, or whatever it is you drink, a water, a soda, an orange juice. Here's to you. Mm. I am Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin, a mindset coach, a hypnotherapist, an author, a bunch of other things too. But I've been bringing you Coffee with Kevin every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. for over 5 years now. We started in December of 2019. Sorry for the, I'm going to try to stay as comfortable as I can. We started in 2019 and it was cool. I got a new background here. This is Tampa Bay in the background. I wanted to use it because this is where I live. I live outside of Tampa, but it's a beautiful city. It's a gorgeous city, and I wanted to do a little bit of that and see how taking this on works. Anyway, it's wonderful to be here with you today. It is April 22nd. Oh my goodness, April 22nd, 2025. We've gone through a quarter of the year and we're heading into this next quarter. We're heading into filling the month of April. Oh my goodness. We'll still be here next week in April, but it is April 22nd. What happened on this day? 1970. 1970. On this day, it was the very first, guess what? The very first, yes, you're guessing? First Earth Day. 1970 on this day. So happy World Earth Day. It's a day to really think about our Earth, where we live, you know, the ecology. It's a day to think about really being nice to our planet or what we can do for our planet. If you have a garden, go out there and till your garden, take care of your garden. If you want to have a garden, go out there and see if you can start a garden. Go water your lawn. Go do something that reminds you of the planet we're on. It reminds you of what is feeding us, what is holding us. Also, on this day, it was the very first National League game. Guess what year? It wasn't this century, of course, and it wasn't even last century. It was 1876. And it was the Boston Red Caps, not Red Sox. The Boston Red Caps beat the Philadelphia Athletics. Wonderful, wonderful day. The very first National League game. That's pretty cool. Anything else happened on this day? A lot of stuff happened on this day. 1945, this was the day that basically officially ended the war. Hitler concedes, he admits defeat. So that was a good day for us. Better moment on this day. A better moment on this day. Who could think of a better moment than ending World War II? Well, maybe it's not a better moment for all of you, but the Blues Brothers appeared for the first time on Saturday Night Live in 1978. I remember the Blues Brothers. Loved the movie, but I loved seeing them perform on Saturday Night Live as well. It was a lot of fun. On this day, 1978, what else happened? Uh, Nothing. I can't see anything else that I don't want to bring us down with any negative stuff. So that's some of the positive stuff that happened on this day, and I hope you're enjoying this day. What I have outside is not too different than what's in my background here. A little bit more sunshine maybe, but the sky looks the same. We've got some sun out. It's gorgeous. It's warm. And hey, this actually looks like I have a little hair here and it's standing up, but it's not here. It's gorgeous. It's warm. It's going to be a great day. And it can be a great day for all of you because we make the choice to make it a great day. Isn't that right? Now, I decided what I wanted to do today is I just wanted to pick up a bunch of quotes and have no theme. But as I got to look at the quotes and grab the quotes, they all seem to have a theme of life. And maybe all quotes have a theme of life, and yet the word life isn't in there, but it's how to live. It's how to experience. It's how to enjoy life. So our first one is Jim Rohn. I love Jim Rohn. I discovered him a little late. Tony Robbins talked so much about Jim Rohn because he was a mentor. Right? Jim Rohn was fantastic with what he did. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. I love that because if your life's not good and you're not doing anything to change it, you're not doing anything different, it's not going to get any better. There's another quote that says, it's attributed to Albert Einstein. It says, the definition of insane is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. This says your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. So let's change what you're doing. Let's change how you're reacting to things. And life has a chance of getting better. I love that. I love that. That puts responsibility in our corner. Every day, every time I end this, I say, having a great day, having a phenomenal day is up to you. You have the choice of how you want to react. You have the choice of how you want to feel. That puts responsibility in your corner. The tragedy in life is not that it ends too soon, but we wait so long to begin it. Again, I'm going to go back to the first quote. We wait so long to realize what we need to do and actually do it, actually make the changes in our life. That's what I think this means by we wait too long to begin it. Got a couple people out there. Larry, good morning. Oh my goodness, Tommy V with us for the first time. Tommy V is one of my mentors and trainers and trained me how to do stage hypnosis. He is just a phenomenal resource for that. It's incredible. Good morning, Brenda. It's wonderful. It's great to see you guys here. Okay. Let's see what's next in our list to talk about this morning. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. One is though nothing is a miracle, and the other is as though everything is a miracle. I just love this. I've always loved this. And I love the fact that one of the top scientists in the world, one of the most known scientists in the world, said this. He's talking about miracles. Two ways to live your life. One is though nothing is a miracle, though, okay, I've got to struggle to do everything in my life. And the other is though everything is a miracle. Everything is a miracle is appreciating everything in our life, everything that happens, everything around us, and everyone around us, because we are all miracles. The fact that we're sitting here or standing here listening to this and our brain is reacting to this and we're able to walk and we're able to move our limbs, that is a miracle. We are miracles. And it's when you have an appreciation for the miracles that are around us, that's when life really, really gets incredible. So don't be living as if nothing is a miracle. I just love that quote. I've always loved that quote. Next one. A little quote from Henry David Thoreau. I grew up in the Boston area, and That's where Henry David Thoreau was in Massachusetts. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. So he said this because maybe there was a lot of people around him that were trying to get wealthy. There was a back in those days, it was almost a class system. Maybe there's a lot of people around that really wanted that, and that's what it is today. By the way, there's a lot of people around really wanted to get wealthy, but to know that you've already have wealth because it's the ability to fully experience life. And when you can fully experience it, when you can see that everything is a miracle, when you can know that all you need to do is change to be able to get to experience this miracle if you're not experiencing it yet. Wow. When you know these things, it's just wonderful. So I love this quote because we're all after something material. When we know that it's not the material stuff that is the real wealth, it's our ability to feel, our ability to have emotions, our ability to connect with people around us. When we know that, that's when life gets so much better. Manya, welcome. And Tracy, another first timer. Aloha. Aloha is right. Thank you for being here. Our last quote of the day. I love finding quotes of Muhammad Ali because there's a lot of wisdom there in his life, and especially in the latter part of his life when he realized what life is really all about. He who is not courageous enough to take risk will accomplish nothing in life. I teach this to my students all the time that, you know, risk is part of moving forward. When we make a change in our life, as one of the earlier quotes stated, right? The reason why most people don't want to make changes is because it's a risk. Getting out of their comfort zone is a risk. I've always said embrace the unknown, embrace getting out of your comfort zone because that's where real life is. Yes, there's fear there. Yes, there's risk there. And it may not always turn out the way you want it to. But I've said this before, and lots of people say it. If you fail, the definition of failure is quitting and not learning from what happened. Once you can learn from it and then move forward, it's not even a failure. It's a stepping stone. And that reduces the risk, knowing that ahead of time. I love this. This was inspirational to me. And I hope it was inspirational to you at the same time. This has been Coffee with Kevin. And I want you to have a phenomenal week. I want you to enjoy life to its fullest. And my wishing it isn't going to make it happen. You deciding that you want that is what's going to make it happen. Until next week, we will see you later.